So being outdoors, getting that foundation with nature play provides children with lots of opportunities to be creative, lots of opportunities to develop their fine motor skills, picking up little objects and moving them around. It helps them with their spatial awareness, so how their body moves through space. So the large motor development is an important part. If they're balancing on logs or climbing trees or just things like that, is just a great foundation for their developing physical development. In all the different domains of childhood, nature play is really important, and it's kind of pre-academic, but it's like listening to bird sounds develops their auditory discrimination skills. Looking for animals moving around outside develops their visual discrimination skills. All of that is like a precursor to reading. A lot of the little loose parts and things that they move around is a great precursor to math, because they're looking at comparing objects and how big is this, how small is this, let's put them in order, let's group them by different classification systems. All of those things are foundational to what they're going to be learning in academically. But it's meaningful and it's fun and it's sensory, which is another piece that's really important for young children. So if you look at the materials that are over here, what's wonderful about this is that you've got these little tongs. Oh, these are nice ones. That they can hold onto and move in a way that they might not be able to do the really little tweezers. And that's fine motor. There's that pincer grip, and then so they'll be able to hold a pencil later. So it's really good for pre-writing in a lot of ways. I would let them play with it first, but then I might ask a question like, which one is similar to which other one? What's different about this versus this? And so then it's about asking them to describe those attributes. And so just getting them to use language about the different objects. The way that I do this with children is I always let them play with it first, let them explore, see how they're using it. But then you can come in and ask questions that are open-ended, but give them opportunities to use their language and to think about the different skills or count with them or whatever it is. Rather than looking at a letter of the day or a number of the day, if you're outside, you might be looking for letters in the environment. Oh, look, that looks like a V up there in the tree. Recognizing some of those letters, but they're outside. And can we find the whole alphabet? Take a picture of all the different letters you see it with rocks or with sticks or with trees. How do you make it meaningful? When we would go out on the Nature Center property, there were signs, and we would look for the letters in all the different signs, and how is it the same letter as the first letter of your name, kind of thing. Using, children's books is another one. That's a great way to introduce literacy, whether you're reading to them or they're looking through them. And then you go outside and if you're looking for like a nature-based book, and then you might go do what's in the book outside. Well, math is a good one, because they're counting. You might be counting the rocks that you found, or comparing the sizes, or looking for the shapes outside. What you'll find when you go out in nature is that you will find non-examples of shapes. Shapes are what they are because you've got attributes that define them. But when you're looking in nature, you're looking for those shapes. They're non-examples. Those are just as important as the actual examples for children to get an understanding of what a shape is.